A very old practice has been going on for hundreds of years. A technique that was kept from you on purpose because it was so powerful and would change reality. It worked too well, not because it was dark or dangerous. Think about holding a key. Not a physical key, but one that works with energy. A key that has been lost in the mists of time that can open the holiest doorway you can imagine. The true quantum memory of your soul. In the end, this method doesn't teach you anything new. It can't, since you already know everything. Instead, it just takes away the masks, the static, and the lies that were put on you. Making us ignorant wasn't the biggest trick ever played on people. It made us feel small, alone, and helpless. This solid, fixed reality was making us think that's all there is. You felt it though, right? The thought that you're much more than this. Have you ever thought about what your real purpose is? There is a voice inside you that never leaves. What if you looked inside yourself for answers instead? What if there was a way to bring that voice back that was once only available to a select few? Would that way be carefully guarded against people who would try to use it as a way to control others? Before we open this, remember that you were led here for a reason. This message should be sent to the first person that comes to mind. It's not just sending a link when you share this. It's building an energetic bridge. It's a quantum signal to another soul that is ready for this activation, which makes the energy of this awakening stronger for both of you. There's more to this video than just a story. This is an invitation. This message wasn't found by accident. Your higher self or consciousness led you here. Here is a guide to a forbidden activity. Not against the rules because it's bad, but because it shines too brightly. Powerful people in a 3D limited world are most afraid of an awakened soul. A quantum-capable consciousness is what they fear. Someone who remembers that they are the observer who makes reality. We will look into the hidden history of this quantum technique in a few minutes. We will look at how it came from old schools of thought. You need to believe you are a victim of your circumstances, so this will help you understand why it was hidden and made fun of. The most important thing is that we will talk about how you can use it to remember who you really are. Person, name, or story, you are more than that. You are a charge. You are an everlasting consciousness that lives on. You are a quantum field with endless possibilities that is focused on the person you see in the mirror right now. This isn't a lesson in ideas. This is a feeling inside. It turns something on. Please use more than your ears to listen. Feel what you hear. Use your cells to listen. Please subscribe to this channel before we go any further. This click is more than that. It's the first thing you do to align your energy. It sets up a stable quantum connection that makes sure your consciousness is ready to receive these activations as they are sent. This technique isn't something you have to remember. You can feel it. It is a frequency that you can pick up. You remember it. This video could be the quantum activation you've been waiting for if you're ready to see past the solid, fixed illusion, question what you've been told about yourself, and move toward what your soul has always known. It's possible that forbidden just means that the truth is too strong to be ignored any longer. Feel this call deep inside you? Say, "I am ready to remember," in the comments. Let this simple statement be the first thing you do to accept things as they are. Making this choice sends a strong message to the quantum field that you are no longer denying who you really are and are ready to receive this activation. There is one thing that almost all ancient cultures share. There is a soft whisper that goes across continents and hundreds of years. It's the thought that people have forgotten who they really are. There is a veil between us and our true, infinite selves that makes life seem like a dream or a holographic projection. These cultures all had ways of life and rituals that were meant to do one thing: bring that sacred quantum memory to life. But there is a catch. These habits or quantum protocols aren't written about in most history books. They weren't taught in schools or made mandatory by religions. They weren't shown. They were hidden. They were not allowed to. They were turned into superstitions, called woo-woo, and locked away as a sign that no one could use their real power. In ancient Egypt, for instance, the priests held secret ceremonies to initiate new members. A newcomer would go through a symbolic death. A master would lead their minds through different timelines or reality streams. They were different when they got back. They had gone through the veil. They were aware that they were not their bodies again. A conscious quantum jump had been made by them. Old Greek schools called Orphic taught that the soul was trapped in the body, not in a sad way, but as a step on the way. It took certain chants and breathing patterns for them to get into trance states. These states were meant to separate their consciousness from their 3D body and give them a short time to experience the quantum field of superposition, which is the state of having all possible outcomes at the same time. In old India, wise seers taught about smarana, which means remembering what the soul already knows. They did not think that ignorance meant not knowing something. It was a disconnect. A frequency misalignment happened. Going back wasn't about getting smarter. It had to do with unlearning. It was about being still and aligning your electromagnetic field to get your mind back to its original frequency. The main idea of the technique was the same in all of these cases. There was no way to learn anything from the outside. It was about getting in touch with the deep spiritual and quantum memory that is inside you. After that, it got dark. The growth of systems that depend on control. It turned into a rigid, empty ritual, what used to be a living, breathing way to remember. Outside authority took the place of the inner truth. It was possible to separate the techniques. The most important teachings were shut down and called dangerous. Who is in danger? Bad for the parts of your body that need you to sleep. The story that tells you you are small is in danger. For once a soul knows that it is the conscious observer who breaks reality down, it can't be controlled. It can't be a victim anymore. Today, this information is coming up again, not as something new, but as a glimpse of the past. A quantum signal alerts people who are ready to receive it. And the coolest thing is, this so-called forbidden skill has been in you the whole time. It's hidden in the most quantum parts of your being, waiting for you to turn the key. Click the like button right now if you think this is true. Take this action as a strong yes. You are telling your cell memory that you know about this hidden power and are ready to get your key back. Say, "My power is inside me," in the comments below if this truth hits you deep. Type these words as if you were aware of pressing that key. You make a deal with your energy to stop looking for answers outside of yourself and start using the infinite quantum memory you already have inside of you. Before we can understand how powerful this forbidden method is, we need to change how we think about ourselves. Your soul already knows what it is. It only needs to remember. And I didn't think about that memory. It's not in your head. It comes as a rumble. You could call it a quantum signature or frequency. Everything that isn't true starts to fall away when that frequency hits you, like old programming, fear, and doubt. There is no fight. It just breaks down, and everything that is true about you shines through like a steady light. But how do you get to that frequency? This illegal method is not a list of words or an outside ritual. It is a process inside the company. Getting your body, mind, and energy in sync is a process that lasts until your soul's memory shows up through quantum resonance. As an idea, no. But as an experience that is alive and breathing. Think of your soul as a lovely, perfect tune. That is your home frequency. But it's been hidden your whole life by outside beliefs, past traumas, family conditioning, and the 3D world's constant static. All of this is called energetic interference. This method is like a quantum radio tuner in how it works. It doesn't make things better. It just gets rid of what is blocking the signal. It gets rid of the static. That first tune, which is the real you, starts to play again as it does. There are 3 main steps to this method. They don't always go in a straight line, but they are all important. Getting rid of the false self is the first step. This part is often the hardest. It means being able to tell the voices in your head that aren't really you. You didn't question the thoughts you had. You don't even know what masks you wear. In this step, you start to practice conscious observation. You pay attention to your thoughts. What are your thoughts? What's scaring you? Is this really mine? Or was this put on me? You can stop being an unconscious observer who keeps slamming into the same old reality every day in this way. Your old thoughts are not getting the best of you. You're just seeing them. And as you become more aware, the old neural pathways or electromagnetic patterns that hold you back start to break down. Write this truth in the comments if you're ready to let go of the old static and the heavy programming. I am releasing all that is not me. Enjoy the freedom of this choice. If you type words, you are also controlling your energy field. You are separating yourself from old, false realities, which makes room for your true frequency to come through. In the second place is the awakening of your inner sense. This is what you call quantum perception. As the false self's noise fades, something you've always had but never paid much attention to grows stronger. This feeling inside doesn't make sense. It's not about feelings. It's a direct perception. That gut feeling is changing into quantum precognition. You don't have to wake it up. You pay attention to it. Mindful breathing, silence, and being fully present in your body are all parts of the technique that help you wake up this sense. It also uses the power of imagining things very clearly. Your soul and the quantum field believe what you focus on and feel to be real. This thought is not fantasy. It's a bridge. Some symbols, like an inner flame or a lotus in your heart, are real. You are not making it up. You are using a holy tool. You are focusing what you are looking at. By anchoring your consciousness to a new possibility, you tell the quantum field what to bring into your reality. Third, your real name should sound good with it. According to very old spiritual texts, the soul has a hidden name. You don't say this word. That's what makes you unique. This is your quantum signature. Feel that as you take a deep breath. If the idea of a soul frequency speaks to you deeply, click like right now. By doing this, you help that frequency become a part of your electromagnetic field. The universe knows that you are ready to tune in to your true original signal because of this. It is taught in this method that every living thing has a sacred frequency. You can instantly recognize it when you call it. Not with words, but by being in a state of pure, open awareness. It's like a door that has been shut for hundreds of years, swinging open all of a sudden. You don't remember in your mind. Your cells help you remember. You have a strong, calm sense of certainty. This is me. I've always been like this. I forgot. Here we are at the moment of quantum coherence, when your body, your feelings, and your thoughts are all vibrating at the same frequency. You don't attract the reality of your soul, you turn into it. This is the quantum jump. Feel this deep shift and click of recognition. Anchor it right now in the comments with "I am my home frequency." This sentence should be your vibrational stake in the ground. As you do this, the wave of potential falls apart. You are no longer looking for your soul. You are declaring that you are it, and your reality is going to match that truth. We need to change how we think about ourselves before we can see how powerful this forbidden method is. It's already clear to your soul. It only needs to remember. I forgot about that memory. It's not in your head. It sounds like a rumble. It's actually a quantum signature, or frequency. When that frequency hits you, things that aren't true start to fall away, like old stories, fear, and doubt. There's no fight. It falls apart. And all the good things about you are like a steady light. But how do you get to that frequency? This is not a list of words or an outside ritual. It is a band method. It's how the business works. It takes time for your body, mind, and energy to get in sync until your soul's memory shows up through quantum resonance. Not as an idea. As an experience that is alive and well, though. Picture your soul as a beautiful, fine tune. That's your home frequency. But it's been hidden your whole life by beliefs from other people, traumas from the past, family rules, and the 3D world's constant static. The term for all of this is energetic interference. The way this works is like a quantum radio tuner. It doesn't make things better. It only gets rid of what is in the way of the signal. It gets rid of the noise. That first song, which is really you, starts to play again. This method is made up of 3 main steps. They're all important, even if they don't always go together. The first step is to get rid of the false self. It's often the hardest part to do this. It means being able to tell the voices in your head that they aren't really you. You didn't question what you were thinking. You have no idea what masks you wear. This step is the beginning of conscious observation. You pay attention to what you think. What do you think? What's making you scared? Is this really mine? Or was it put on me? In this way, you can stop being an unconscious observer who keeps running into the same old reality every day. You're not giving in to your old thoughts. You can only see them. And the old neural pathways, or electromagnetic patterns that hold you back, start to break down as you learn more. If you're ready to let go of the old noise and heavy programming, write this truth in the comments. I am letting go of everything that is not me. Enjoy the freedom this gives you. You are in charge of your energy field when you type words. As you separate yourself from old, false realities, your true frequency can shine through. The second thing is waking up your inner senses. This is what you mean by quantum perception. Something you've always had but never paid much attention to gets stronger as the false self's noise goes away. It doesn't make sense how I feel inside. It's not about how you feel. There is a direct perception. What was once a gut feeling is now quantum precognition. It's already awake. You pay attention to it. Part of the technique that helps you wake up this sense is to breathe mindfully, be still, and be fully present in your body. It also makes use of the ability to see things very clearly in your mind. What you think about and feel is real to your soul and the quantum field. You're not crazy to think this way. It's a bridge. Some signs are real, like an inner flame or a lotus in your heart. Not making it up. You have a holy tool in your hands. You are paying attention to what you see. You can tell the quantum field what to bring into your life by anchoring your consciousness to a new possibility. Third, it should sound good with your real name. Old spiritual books say that the soul has a hidden name. You don't say this word. That's what makes you special. You have left this quantum signature. Take a deep breath and feel that. Click like right now if the idea of a soul frequency really moves you. That frequency will become a part of your electromagnetic field if you do this. This lets the universe know that you are ready to tune in to your true original signal. This way of teaching says that all living things have a sacred frequency. It's easy to tell when you call it, not with words, but by being fully aware of everything around you. It feels like a door that has been closed for a very long time suddenly swings open. You can't remember. Your cells help you remember things. You are sure of what you know in a strong, calm way. This is me. Like this, I've always been. I forgot. We are now in the moment of quantum coherence. Feelings, thoughts, and your body are all vibrating at the same frequency. The truth of your soul doesn't attract you. You change into it. This is the quantum jump. Feel this deep shift and click of recognition. Right now, put it down in the comments with, "I am my home frequency." This sentence is the vibrational stake you should put in the ground. The wave of possibility breaks apart as you do this. If you say that you are your soul, your reality will match that truth. You are no longer looking for your soul. Coming awake isn't a one-time thing. It is a habit. Just because you have a short time of quantum coherence doesn't mean you will stay in that state forever. The world in 3D is full of static and noise. The method we've been talking about isn't just spiritual. It guides you through your daily life. Bringing this quantum awareness into your everyday life is what changes someone from someone who is seeking to someone who knows. Being spiritually powerful doesn't mean being at peace in a cave. Staying awake in the middle of all the noise is what it means to hold your frequency. To begin, practice active silence. The quiet helps your soul remember. Not only the lack of sound, but also the silence of your full, undivided attention. Every day, take some time to be alone. Do not look for anything. Do not expect to see things. Just take a deep breath, watch, and let go. It's not just rest. The space has a lot of energy. There, you can listen to the quantum field instead of the 3D noise. Press like if you're serious about making this holy, quiet space for yourself. Let this click be the first thing you do to be quiet. You are getting rid of the static energy and telling the quantum field, "I am listening for my soul's signal." Second, make a ceremony out of what you're doing. Anchoring your quantum awareness in the 3D world is an essential part of this method. To do this, turn the things you do every day into a form of presence. Eating, talking, and walking. You can remember these things when you do them from your center and with full awareness. Every action can be holy. Do you really act from your soul or from a mask? Moment by moment, when you live from your soul, you are consciously taking apart a sacred reality. Third, watch what you put in your mind. The brain is like a quantum antenna. It is tuning in to frequencies all the time. What do you watch? What kinds of talks do you join? What sees and hears do you keep seeing? This method teaches you that what you eat and drink changes your electromagnetic field. You need to pay attention. Keep your frequency safe. Fourth, say less and say things from the heart. Words aren't just words. These are frequency signatures. They tell the quantum field what to do. Don't say what you've already heard. Adopt a new habit and stop talking. Let your voice come from the deep, quiet place where your soul lives when you speak. When you speak from memory, your words can create quantum entanglement and wake up other people. Fifth, act like you understand who you are. This really is a quantum leap. Live like you remember, even if you haven't fully yet. You are not faking it. It's called frequency matching. The soul, or quantum field, doesn't care about what you want. Being has an effect on it. You have to become the frequency of the world you want to live in. Being the version of yourself who already remembers is what you choose to do to quantum jump. That's the trick. Press the like button one more time if you're ready to stop trying and start being. This activation is very strong. You are collapsing that desired reality with your energy. Your quantum signature is becoming more like the you that has already woken up. Feel like you have a holy, old light inside you as you walk. Since you do, you can make a sacred promise to live from this quantum truth by writing in the comments, "I create my reality by what I am." Make this your promise to the world and to yourself. You're giving up the struggle of trying and stepping fully into your power of being. You are adjusting your quantum antenna to pick up the only reality that matters right now, the one that fits your soul. Many years ago, people told us that awakening is hard, that the soul is a secret, that only a few people have the chance to know who they really are. That's the last illusion. It's not hard to understand the forbidden truth. It's easy. It's clear. It's almost there. You are not a body that lives in a cold, dead world. You project a holographic reality through a temporary point of observation because your consciousness is infinite and your soul is eternal. You were never that small or tight of a story. A living thing, you are a part of an eternal quantum field. You are a sound in a vast orchestra. You just forgot. We all forgot. But here's what's important. You remember. The method we talked about has been around for a while. It's not a secret recipe. What it shows is what has always been inside you. It's the return of your primal memory. You do not need to go outside and look for it. Put down the noise and go back to your center. Then, let your soul show you what it has always known. It changes more than just how you think to remember who you are. It changes the way you see. That's when you stop seeing enemies and start seeing yourself. Stop being afraid of the future and start making it happen. Because you are linked to the quantum field of everything, you no longer need approval. You no longer look for love because you know that you are love. This isn't a promise. It's an invitation. If this message moved you or made you feel like saying yes deep down, please don't let your mind talk you out of that spark. There it is, your soul's quantum signal. As your last act of dedication, subscribe to this channel. There is more to this than just a setting for notifications. It is a declaration. You are aligning your energy with this frequency, which will keep you in touch with this stream of consciousness as we continue to reveal the next level rules for your journey. Finally, make sure that this transmission is shared. The collective quantum field is filled with waves of energy that are sent through it every time someone shares. You're not just sending a video, you're also starting the quantum entanglement between yourself and other people who are ready to wake up. This makes the network of light stronger for everyone. If this video spoke to you, click like. As an energetic anchor, think of it that way. In other words, you are telling your mind, I am ready to remember. Sign up for this channel. Notices aren't the only thing this is about. With this quantum connection, you agree to keep getting these coherence upgrades. Last but not least, please share this video. Tell everyone you think needs to hear this. You build an energetic bridge every time you share. You send a quantum signal into the group, which helps the next soul find their key and make their leap. There is no greater revolution than a soul that is awake. You're not here to learn. You're here to remember, and that remembering has already started.